And to HS2 at 7:42. Businesses and homeowners last night claiming they face financial ruin after having property seized by HS2. They claim they've been forced to leave their homes or land to make way for the rail line, have yet to be paid a penny. One describing HS2's actions as robbery without guns, another saying the firm's tactics were nasty and aggressive. Ian Howie runs a cattle farm in Harefield on the edge of northwest London. He suffered a breakdown after seizures by HS2 devastated his business. He sold 150 of his 300 head of cattle to survive, but estimates that with legal and other professional fees, he is £300,000 out of pocket. That's what he told the Sunday Times yesterday. This as one Whitehall czar is saying that the £56 billion actually needs to be increased by an additional £43 billion. I told you it would never come in at 56. I absolutely guarantee it won't come in. Penny Gaines chairs the Stop HS2 campaign. Not getting very far with the stopping, are you, Penny Gaines? Good morning to you.
Good morning, Nick. Well, we'll get there soon enough. It is absolutely shocking that in the 21st century, in a democracy, a state-owned company like HS2 Ltd can take people's houses and businesses without paying for them. If anyone else did this, It would be called theft.
How do they get away with it, Penny?
Essentially, what's happening is under compulsory purchase law, if the purchaser disagrees with the property owner about the value of their property, the purchaser has to pay 90% of what they say, what their valuation is.
Up front, effectively, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yes, before they take the keys.
Yeah.
But because HS2 is coming in with a hybrid bill, the hybrid bill is a parliamentary act that covers planning permission and all the other things you need to have in place before you build something big like this. There is nothing in the hybrid bill about this kind of provision about having to pay for something in advance. So HS2 Ltd is saying, actually, we don't have to do anything because the law says, our law about HS2, building HS2, says nothing about it. So we can make up what we're doing. Meanwhile, the HS2 bill also says things about cycle provision, and they're saying, well, actually, we don't have to do the cycle provision bit, but we can keep to what our bill says or doesn't say about paying for people's property and not pay for it.
But they're wiping people out. I mean, this poor fellow here has suffered a breakdown. Fairly soon, someone's probably going to take their life as a result of this. Well,
absolutely. But HS2 Limited doesn't seem to care about it. There's nobody in HS2 Limited who seems to be trying to get round that kind of deal with that kind of very personal.
But I just don't see how they can get away. I mean, it's just illegal the way they're treating these people. It's appalling.
Well, it is appalling, but they're saying it's not illegal because
of this bill that you were expecting.
Yeah.
Lastly, talking about the size of the money, £56 billion, and now we're hearing from Sir John Armitt, who's the government's infrastructure czar, we need an additional £43 billion to make the most out of the project. Quick word on you there, Penny.
Well, but there's another report that was published about last week that was saying that the 56 billion is a vast underestimate, and it could be sort of up to 80 or 90 billion. There's this 43 billion for local projects to enable people to get to the HS2 station or from the HS2 station. But if you could take that money and you could put in a whole load of different projects that will benefit more people more quickly for less money than HS2 will. So if you weren't spending 56 billion or 90 billion or 90 billion plus 43 billion, you could do so many different local projects instead.
Penny Gaines, you chair the Stop HS2 campaign. Thank you for that.